Angles, parallel lines, and transversals. This is a digital lesson. It starts out explaining what a transversal is. So it's two parallel lines that are intersected by another line, which is called a transversal. And then it gives the definition of vertical angles. So the two red angles, the two yellow angles across from each other are vertical angles. They have the same measurement. And then students are just going to type in the angles here that are vertical angles. So BC, FG, EH, and AD. The next definition are corresponding angles. So corresponding angles are going to be in the same location at these two intersections. So A and E, B and F. And then the next slide, students are going to type in those angles. Okay, knowing that vertical angles are equal and corresponding angles are equal, they're going to name 4 angles that have the same measurement. So A and D, A and E, so they're going to choose 4. The next slide explains the definition of supplementary angles. And they follow a straight line. They're on opposite sides of the transversal, and they equal 180 degrees. And supplementary angles do not have to be next to each other to be supplementary. They just have to add up to 180 degrees. And then students are going to name 4 supplementary angles. And then students are given a diagram where they're given one measurement. And by using this one measurement, they're going to figure out the measurement of all the other angles. The next definition of alternative interior angles. So interior would be in between the parallel lines, but on opposite sides, and they're going to be equivalent. Slide 11, again, students are going to type in the angles that are alternative interior angles. And then we have alternative exterior angles. So these angles are going to be on the outside of the parallel lines, but on different sides of the transversal, and they will also be equivalent. Then students are going to name 2 pairs of alternate exterior angles from the diagram. And then again, they're given a diagram with one angle, and they have to figure out the measurement of all of the other angles. Then we have the definitions here. So the students are going to type in the vocabulary term that matches the diagram. So this one would be alternate interior angles, vertical angles, alternate exterior angles, corresponding angles, supplementary angles. So they're going to type in the vocabulary word. And then on the final slide, they're actually going to drag and drop these terms into the correct place in the sentence frames. So to do that, they just click and hold on the edge of the term. And as they're holding, then they can just put that term into the correct place. So that is the lesson on angles, parallel lines, and transversals.